Sportscasters for years have been known to sing the praises of various stars. But aside from Don Meredith, of course, very few of them have actually displayed musical talent. Now, Meredith has company.
Joel Williams, out of the cross, made sure that the Packers lost. He returned a fumble all the way. This was not to be the Packers' day. Suddenly Dickie tries to improvise, but his pitch out proves to be less than wise.
In ancient Greece, poets wrote odes to Olympic champions, but in modern Wisconsin, losers are being celebrated in song. A new set of music and lyrics each week to limn the latest adventure in the life of the Green Bay Packers.
Stakowitz has a punt blocked. Dan Meyer adds 3 more.
The singing sportscasts, which have been received with greater enthusiasm than the Packers, are the creation or aberration of 3 young businessmen from Appleton, Wisconsin. Keith Irish, who writes the lyrics, his brother Mitch Irish, who composes the music, plays the guitar, and sings, and Ed Sachs, who is the true modern artist. He sells to radio and TV stations.
People thought we were crazy, especially from a journalistic sense. Every news director wanted to hate it.
But the idea clicked, opening a new line of work for Irish Sax Sound Productions, which, until it began football coverage, specialized in less athletic jingles. For instance, a sales pitch for Big Jeans.
Big Gene may not be 8 feet tall, play tackle for the Packers, or eat meat raw, but new car buyers take the time to listen because a Big Gene deal beats the competition.
But if Keith did his commercial best for Big Jeans, he put his heart into the Packers, the team he has cheered since childhood. Now Keith and his cohorts cheer and work simultaneously. They gather each Sunday to watch the Packers on TV, and when the team is not distressing him too much, Keith takes careful notes. After the game, Keith studies his notes and listens to his brother's latest composition, music matched to each opponent, Beach Boys spin-offs for the Los Angeles Rams, a Dixieland beat for the New Orleans Saints, and last week for the Detroit Lions, the Motown sound. Keith scribbles and thinks till he starts to put together lines. Once the lyrics are set, some 3 hours after the game ends, the operation shifts to the Irish Sax studio. Time for singers to put words to music.
31-27, my head is in his head.
The next morning, the finished audio tape goes to WLUK-TV in nearby Green Bay. Bill Beagle of WLUK begins editing pictures to words, while back in Appleton, Ed Sachs and the Irishes are crafting similar compositions for a Minnesota station on the latest Viking game and for a Cleveland station on the latest Brown game. Clients attracted in recent weeks by the success and cleverness of the Packer reports. Irish Sax is ecumenical, selling to affiliates of all 3 TV networks, plus a few radio stations. Finally, barely 24 hours after the game ended, Bill Beagle introduces to Green Bay fans the latest version of How Many Ways to Say We Lost.
Yesterday wound up the same old dirge of defeat.
The Packers play the Lions at the Silver Dome. The Lion team is trying for a big win at home. A Freddie Scott reception on the Packer 8, then a hipple dipsy doodle. But wait!
Ed Sachs and the Irishes must be smiling now. The Pack beat the Seahawks, and they're explaining how.